miles apart, but you still feel near.
This is about the story of four friends, one snowy adventure, and a season full of magics.
Different skies, but we share one moon. Counting down the days till I'm with you soon. Every call, every late night high puts a little bit of sunrise in my sky.
Are you sure we can see everything? We'll try, but the best part isn't seeing everything, it's being together.
I'm starving! Let's go find a place. I want some hot dog.
They had one happy plan. Dinner at Portillo's. Elizabeth parked near the restaurant. Henry fluttered down to Melissa's shoulder.
I've been really craving for this. You guys gonna order hot dogs and I'm gonna go for a beef combo.
Nothing beats Portillo's after a Chicago adventure, Melissa said with a grin. Sonny gave a cheerful little bark, as if he agreed completely. The friends found a cozy
this is a
booth.
nice spot.
Then Henry noticed something.
Hey, how you doing? You look so lost,
A worried
little girl.
face and nervous hands holding her coat tight. She looked around the restaurant, searching for someone who wasn't there.
Oh my gosh, we
Henry
need to help
tilted
her.
his head. Are you okay? The girl blinked bravely. My name is Margaret. I got separated from my family. You're safe here, Margaret. Come sit with us while we figure it out. Margaret hesitated, then nodded. At the booth, Sonny rested his fluffy head on
Our
Margaret's
order's
lap,
taking too
and her
long.
worried
I'm ready,
mouth
sleepy.
finally turned into a small smile.
And you know what? After that, it's so funny. We walk in the park. And then after that, they let me go. Oh my God, I wasted my time.
Melissa giggled. Margaret giggled too. Little by little, the fear in Margaret's eyes began to fade. Elizabeth spoke softly. Margaret, do you remember where your family lives? Lamont.
I know my address.
Oh, really?
Henry
I used to
fluffed his
live there.
bright red
I have a
feathers with
friend there
determination.
named Danny and Jacob.
Straight. Sonny wagged his tail. Elizabeth smiled. Then we'll take you home. Outside, Elizabeth led everyone back to the same glossy red Tesla sedan. She got into the driver's seat, just like always. Melissa
my
helped Margaret
gosh!
buckle in
I
safely.
really know this
Sonny
place. Oh
curled up
my
between them,
God.
and Henry perched where he could see the road. They drove from Chicago toward Lamont,
Hey,
passing the
choking me.
sparkling skyline, quiet neighborhoods, and familiar streets under soft nightlights.
Look, guys, that is my house.
Nodded kindly, happy that everyone was safe. On the ride back toward Chicago, Melissa looked out at the glowing skyline. We only went out for dinner.
Let's get out
she
of this
said.
stinking place.
Henry's
I'm getting
eyes
tired.
sparkled, and found someone who needed kindness. On a quiet winter morning in Chicago, little Melissa walked into Elizabeth's living room, holding her favorite blanket close to her heart. Outside, tiny snowflakes drifted down, covering the neighborhood in white. Elizabeth was in the kitchen stirring hot chocolate.
I can sense somebody's energy is so low today. Let me find out.
Melissa did not say good morning. Henry fluttered to the sofa arm.
Hello, little girl. What's going on? You sound so quiet today.
I had a dream about Grandpa Lodi. Do you want to tell us? Melissa nodded. He was smiling. He hugged me so tight. He said, Grandpa Lodi loves you, Melissa. In the dream, I could feel him and hear him. I didn't want to wake up. A tear slipped down her cheek. But when I opened my eyes, he wasn't there. Sonny climbed gently beside her, rested his head on her lap.
Don't worry, your grandpa loves you too.
Melissa hugged him and cried into his soft white fur. Henry spoke softly,
Your grandpa Lodi is always watching you.
wrapped an arm around Melissa. Missing Grandpa Lodi means your love for him is still big. Tears do not mean love is gone. They mean love is still here. Melissa touched her heart. Here? Always, Elizabeth said. In every story you tell, every kind thing you remember, and every hug you give because he once hugged you. Henry chirped warmly.
And there's a saying that each time you see a cardinal bird means someone is missing you. It could be your grandpa.
Outside, snow covered Chicago like a peaceful blanket. Melissa looked at Henry, Elizabeth, and Sonny. Can we talk about Grandpa Lodi today?
Of course, we can
Every
always
day.
do that.
Elizabeth answered. So the four friends sat together, sharing hot chocolate, soft smiles, and happy memories. Melissa still missed Grandpa Lodi, but she did not feel alone. His love was in her story and in the gentle warmth around her.
Wake up, sun on my window.
Sonny the Maltipoo trotted near their feet, his fluffy tail wagging like a tiny flag. Henry loved the bean because it made Chicago feel playful. Skyscrapers curved, people looked taller, shorter, sillier, and somehow more wonderful. Then Henry noticed a family trying to take a photo. The father held the camera too high. The mother laughed kindly. Their little boy pointed at the shining sculpture with wide eyes.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Chicago.
Hi,
nice to meet you. I'm Benson. This is Ken, and this is Enzo.
And we all doesn't like LeBron James.
Little Melissa waved. It's wonderful to meet you. Young Lady Elizabeth smiled warmly. You picked a perfect place to begin.
Oh my God, it was you. I saw you on YouTube playing with Pikachu. Come on, guys. This is a group picture, okay? 1, 2, 3. I have an idea. You want to see Chicago from high above? But I'm not going with you guys up there, okay? I'm scared of heights.
High above?
That is the famous wheel star. It's like a rocket ship pointing towards the sky.
You will see the whole entire city. But mind you, it's so scary.
Benson looked amazed.
That sounds so amazing, but we don't know how to get there.
Elizabeth lifted the car keys with a confident smile. I can drive us there. Everyone gathered by the car, and Elizabeth took the driver's seat, just as she always did when the group traveled. Henry the Cardinal fluttered by the window. Sonny the Maltipoo bounced in the back seat. Melissa sat beside Enzo. Sonny settled happily, and Benson and Ken admired downtown through the windows. Along the way, Henry pointed out tall buildings. Melissa talked about Chicago's architecture, music, parks, museums, and lakefront. Elizabeth answered questions calmly while guiding everyone through the city. It's enormous, Enzo whispered.
You know, Enzo, I will tell you a secret. This is just between us. I'm really scared of heights.
I think this is a bad idea. Couldn't we just go down, please?
Up they went. Floor numbers climbed faster and faster. Melissa counted softly. Benson laughed in surprise. Ken squeezed Enzo's hand. Henry's wings fluttered, but he stayed careful and calm. Then the doors opened. Chicago stretched in every direction. Lake Michigan shimmered beyond the buildings. The streets looked One of those December afternoons in Chicago when the whole city seemed to be keeping a secret. The sky hung flat and gray above the loop, and snow slipped between the buildings in thin, whispering sheets. Inside the rumbling L train, Elizabeth sat tall beside little Melissa, while Sonny, the fluffy white Maltipoo, stayed tucked near her boots. Henry the Cardinal perched by the frosted window, cardinal red feathers puffed against the chill.
It feels so strange right now.
Little Melissa pressed her mittens to the glass. Downtown feels different today. she whispered. Like everyone left at the same time. Sonny lifted his head.
Chicago never been like this. Even cars, they're running, but there's no drivers and passengers.
At the next stop, the doors hissed open, and a young man hurried in.
A real Chicago Cardinal.
Hi, I'm Henry. I used to be a human, but now I'm identified as a bird.
My name is Ryan, he said. And if you're going downtown, don't go near Cloudgate.
Ryan nodded too fast.
People are disappearing there. They walk up, look into the reflection, and then the reflection moves wrong. After
Like
that,
real
the person's
gone?
gone.
Sonny's ears perked beneath his winter hat.
No sound, Ryan said. No footprints, nothing. I saw a woman standing in front of it. Her reflection smiled before she did. Then it stepped backward into the metal, and she vanished. The train lights flickered.
You know,
Melissa moved
I'm
closer
not
to
worried
Elizabeth.
about it.
Henry's feathers rose.
Reflections do not move first.
Ryan leaned forward.
That's why you have to stay away.
The train slowed. Outside, snow swirled across the platform. Elizabeth stood. We're getting off.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yes, Elizabeth replied. That's why we're getting off. The doors opened. Frozen air swept through the car. Melissa turned to ask Ryan one more question, but his seat was empty. Sonny
What the
barked
hell?
softly.
He's gone.
He didn't leave.
He left us.
Henry flew to the seat.
No footprints, no
Mother
sound,
of father.
nothing.
He
Elizabeth
disappeared.
stepped onto the snowy platform. Then the mystery started before we reached the bean. Outside, downtown Chicago was wrapped in eerie winter silence. Sidewalks were coated with snow. Streetlights glowed in golden halos. Tall buildings vanished into the gray sky, and every sound seemed swallowed before it could echo. Henry flew ahead in careful arcs, right against the storm. Sonny trotted close to Elizabeth. Melissa watched every dark window. As they approached Millennium Park, Cloudgate appeared through the snow. The bean stood shining in silver, but not like usual. Its curved surface reflected the skyline, snow, and empty plaza in stretched,
Whoa,
twisted
what's
shapes.
going on
The
there?
buildings bent too
Look at
far.
that.
The sky moved too slowly. The reflections looked almost alive. A voice cut through the wind. Stop! A woman stepped from behind a snow-covered tree, shivering in a coat far too light for December. My name is Tina, she said. I've been warning people all day. Elizabeth faced her. About the reflections? Tina nodded. It shows you what you miss most. Someone you wish you could see. Somewhere you wish you could go. Then it waits for you to reach for it. Melissa looked toward the silver curve. What happens if you do? Your reflection leaves without you.
Can we all just go home, please? Come on.
Then Cloudgate shimmered. In the mirror, Melissa saw summer sunlight and herself laughing with Ryan, though she had only just met him. Sonny saw a cozy kitchen full of treats and blankets. Elizabeth saw a clear road safely home. Henry saw Chicago from above, golden and perfect, with no danger anywhere. For one tiny moment, they all wanted to step closer. Henry snapped his wings open.
Wow, what
His
is the
reflection did
hell
not
going
copy him.
on?
The false Henry stayed still, then turned its head slowly and smiled. Melissa gasped. His reflection is wrong! The false Henry tapped its beak against the inside of the metal. Ripples spread across the bean like water under ice. Then Ryan appeared behind it, pale and silent, pressing both hands against the silver from inside. Tina stepped forward. He's trapped in the reflection! Elizabeth held her bare palm near the cold metal without touching it. Then there has to be a way in, and a way out. Henry studied the surface.
The Cloudgate is the mirror of the city. It can imitate what it sees.
Melissa's eyes brightened. So if we stop it from seeing us clearly? Elizabeth nodded. We break the pattern. She unwound her plaid scarf. Tina gathered snow. Melissa raised her mittens. Sonny shook snow from his jacket in one determined burst. Together, they threw snow and fabric shadows across the mirror, blurring their shapes. The reflection flickered. The false Henry twitched. Ryan pressed harder from inside. Henry launched into the gray air, bright red against the storm. He flew straight toward Cloudgate, then swept upward, scattering snow from his wings across the mirror like sparkling dust. The bean flashed white. For one heartbeat,
The whole plaza disappeared. Then Ryan tumbled out and landed safely in the snow. Elizabeth caught his arm. Melissa helped him sit up. Sonny bounced around him, barking with relief. Henry landed on a bench, breathing hard but proud.
And we did it!
Snow fell in soft, endless sheets over downtown Chicago, turning the city into a glittering maze of white rooftops and glowing streetlights. Bundled pedestrians hurried along Michigan Avenue, their boots crunching against the icy sidewalks, while the distant hum of the L train echoed through the frozen air. Perched on a frosted iron railing outside Millennium Park was Henry.
I don't like this. Something feels off.
You always say that, Henry, when you're hungry.
He trotted in circles near little Melissa, who was trying to catch snowflakes on her mitten.
Bro, I'm serious this time, not because I'm hungry.
Young Lady Elizabeth, standing beside Melissa, adjusted her wool scarf and looked thoughtfully at the skyline. Henry might be right, she said quietly. Look! In the distance, the great clock atop the old Marshall Field building flickered strangely. Its hands spun backward for a brief moment before snapping forward again. Melissa gasped. Did you see that? The clock moved the wrong way! At that exact moment, a sharp gust of wind swept through the street, carrying with it a faint whisper, like voices overlapping across time. Help, please, before it's too late. Sonny's ears perked up.
Now I definitely heard
Before
that.
anyone could say another word, the ground beneath them shimmered. Snowflakes froze midair, suspended like tiny crystals. The world dimmed, and then everything shifted. The bustling city vanished. In its place stood an older, quieter version of Chicago. The buildings were the same, but duller, worn, and strangely empty. The festive lights were gone. No laughter, no music. Melissa clutched Elizabeth's hand. Where are we? Elizabeth took a slow breath. I think we're not in our time anymore. Henry fluttered upward, scanning the silent streets.
Yes, we are in the future and it doesn't look good.
Across the street stood a man sitting alone on a bench, shoulders slumped, staring at the frozen fountain. He looked familiar.
Wait,
Sonny said.
that is Mr. Alden, who feeds a bird in
Henry's
the park.
eyes widened.
He always brings seeds when the food is scarce and feed the animal during the winter.
He's alone. No birds, no joy. As if on cue, the whisper returned, clearer this time. If he gives up, everything changes. Melissa's voice trembled. What does that mean? Henry landed beside them.
It means his choices matter more than we realize.
Elizabeth nodded. If something happens that makes him stop caring, stop helping, it could ripple forward. Less kindness, fewer small acts, and this is what the future becomes.
Wait,
Sonny tilted his head.
so are we gonna fix it?
Henry gave a determined flap of his wings.
We will fix it.
The world shimmered again and snapped. They were back in the present. The city was alive once more, full of lights and laughter. Snow fell normally. The clock ticked forward. Across the park, Mr. Alden stood near a bench, holding a small bag of birdseed, but he looked hesitant, as if unsure whether to stay. A group of hurried people brushed past him, nearly knocking him over. The bag slipped slightly from his grasp. Oh no, Melissa whispered. This must be the moment. Without hesitation, Sonny dashed across the snow, barking cheerfully. He skidded to a stop in front of Mr. Alden, wagging his tail wildly.
You have to do it.
Henry
You have to
swooped
feed the
down and
birds.
perched on the man's shoulder.
Are you my guardian angel?
Melissa and Elizabeth approached, smiling warmly. Excuse me, sir, Elizabeth said. We just wanted to say, the birds really need you in the winter. Melissa nodded eagerly.
Go make them happy.
Mr. Alden looked at the bag in his hand, then at Henry, who chirped brightly. For a moment, doubt lingered in his eyes. Then it softened.
Well, I suppose they do.
He scattered the seeds across the snow. Within seconds, birds began to gather. Sparrows, pigeons, and more cardinals. Their wings fluttering in bursts of life. Henry chirped proudly.
There it is. The moment that matters.
The wind shifted again, but this time it felt warm. The clock tower chimed clearly, steady, and true. The future had changed. Melissa looked around, beaming. We did it! Sonny barked happily.
Best fun
Elizabeth
adventure
smiled,
ever!
watching the city glow under the falling snow. Sometimes, fixing the future isn't about big heroic acts, she said. It's about making sure kindness doesn't disappear. Henry puffed up his feathers.
And making sure people remember why it matters.
As the snow continued to fall over Chicago, the four friends stood together, knowing that somewhere ahead, the future was brighter because of one small moment they refused to let slip away. Elizabeth, little Melissa, Henry the Cardinal, and Sonny the Maltipoo returned to Elizabeth's cozy home. Outside, snow drifted past the windows like tiny feathers, and Christmas lights twinkled across the neighborhood. Inside, the living room glowed with candlelight, garland, and a beautiful Christmas tree covered in sparkling ornaments. Elizabeth hung her cream coat by the door and smiled. Melissa hurried to the rug with rosy cheeks. Sonny bounced in behind her, tail wagging in happy circles. Henry fluttered to the windowsill, his red feathers glowing in the tree lights. I still can't believe we helped Margaret find her family, Melissa said. Elizabeth poured warm hot chocolate into little mugs, with a tiny saucer for Sonny and a thimble-sized cup for Henry. That was Christmas magic, Elizabeth said softly, the kind people make when they choose to help. Sonny barked as if he agreed. For a while, the friends sat near the fire. Melissa shared her favorite parts of the day. Henry described the snowy streets from above. Sonny acted out the adventure with hops and spins, making everyone laugh. Then the house became very still. A soft thump echoed from the fireplace. Melissa froze with her mug halfway to her mouth. Henry tilted his crested head. Sonny's ears perked up. Another sound came
What
from
is
the
that?
chimney. A rumble, a jingle, and a puff of sparkling soot swirling into the fireplace. With a warm laugh and a shower of golden Christmas dust, Santa Claus stepped into the living room.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Santa!
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And Sonny bounced around Santa's
Hey,
boots,
Santa!
wagging so
How
hard
you
his whole
doing?
body wiggled.
I'm just having a little hangover. I hope I'm not interrupting the hot chocolate.
Elizabeth smiled in wonder. Santa, you're really here,
Of course, I'm here.
Santa replied kindly.
I heard four friends have been spreading kindness. I came here to thank you all
The room
myself.
seemed to grow warmer. Santa looked at Henry first.
Henry, you brave little cardinal. I noticed that you're always so very helpful.
Henry puffed his red chest proudly. Santa turned to Melissa.
And you, dear Melissa, your kindness shine wherever you go.
Melissa smiled shyly. Then Santa knelt beside Sonny.
And you, my loyal little friend. Your joy is a gift by itself.
Sonny licked Santa's mitten. Finally, Santa faced Elizabeth.
And you, Elizabeth, you guide your friends with patience, wisdom, and love. You help them to believe of what you can do.
Santa opened his magical red sack, and silver sparks rose like fireflies.
For the heart as generous as yours.
He handed Henry a tiny golden compass ornament.
This will guide you when they need the helping
But
wings.
What am I gonna do with that?
Next, Santa placed a sparkling snowflake necklace around
This will
Melissa's neck.
remind you to keep on believing, even you feel the world is too big.
For Sonny, Santa fastened a red and green
Hey,
collar with a
Santa,
little silver
you're
bell.
probably not gonna see me next year. I want cell phone.
Shut up, Sonny.
Last, Santa handed Elizabeth a glowing lantern decorated with tiny stars.
This lantern will remind you that kindness can light the way, and sometimes a one small light is enough to find someone's home.
Elizabeth held it close as its golden glow filled the room. The four friends thanked Santa with joyful hearts.
Remember, Christmas is not only one day each year. And every time you choose kindness and generosity, Christmas lives on.
He lifted his red sack over one shoulder.
On an empty street.
Oh, 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 hasta la vista, baby.
In downtown Chicago was finally over.
The last clue had been found, the last question answered. And as snow drifted between the glowing buildings, Melissa, young Lady Elizabeth, Henry the Cardinal, and Sonny the Maltipoo stood together in the hush after a great adventure. For a moment, nobody spoke.
Chicago's cold, but my heart burns true no matter.
"There's only one way to celebrate," she said. "Let's go to the Bean." They followed sparkling streets through downtown Chicago, where wreaths filled windows, golden lights wrapped trees, and storefronts glowed with Christmas warmth. Henry flew ahead, a bright red flash against the snowy sky, his little glasses catching the city lights. Sonny bounded after him in his navy puffer jacket, paw prints dotting fresh snow. Elizabeth walked beside Melissa, her beige coat wrapped close, eyes shining as holiday music floated through the air. At last, they reached Cloudgate. The Bean shimmered like a giant silver ornament, reflecting the snowy skyline, Christmas lights, and 4 friends who had earned this peaceful night. Henry landed on a snowy branch and puffed up proudly.
I can feel Christmas is coming.
"It feels like we're inside a snow globe!" Sonny barked with joy and chased snowflakes in circles, leaping as if each one were magic.
Hot, 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 hot.
Soon, the friends gathered close with steaming cups
Coffee,
and hands and paws.
cheer.
They watched families take pictures, heard bells ring in the distance, and saw the Bean turn every light into a dream. The mystery was behind them now. No puzzles, no secrets, no running through the cold. Only snow, Christmas, and the quiet happiness of being together.
Please make a snowman? Please.
A Christmas snowman beside Cloudgate sounds perfect.
Yay, we're gonna do a snowman. Woo, cool.
Sonny barked. "Then we better hurry." Elizabeth smiled warmly.
Then I'll supervise everything because I'm the best snowman maker in Chicago.
Melissa rolled the first round part, while Sonny nudged from behind with his tiny paws. He pushed so proudly that he slipped, popped back up, and pretended he meant to do it.
That's my idea.
"You absolutely did," Melissa giggled. Elizabeth shaped the middle section with steady hands. Because she was taller than the others, she reached easily to set the head in place. Henry circled once, then tilted his head.
Where's the freaking face? Is it at the back? Oh my god. It's time to give him a face.
Melissa searched her pockets. "I have 2 little buttons." Sonny sniffed near a planter and returned with a small, smooth stick.
And I found his testicles.
Elizabeth placed the buttons for eyes, then set the stick in the middle. There.
Now we're ready to present him to the city. But he needs a name.
Melissa looked at Cloudgate, then at the snowman's proud, round shape. "Let's call him Silver Sam, because he stands beside the Bean." Sonny barked with
Wow,
approval.
Silver Sam, the guardian of the city.
Everyone laughed. They decorated Silver Sam with a scarf, then stood back to admire him. "Present time!" They formed a circle beside Silver Sam. Henry went first, carrying a tiny, ribbon-wrapped gift in his beak. He placed it gently in Melissa's hands.
For you, little
For you.
Melissa.
He chirped. Melissa opened it and found a bright red feather, smooth and beautiful. "Oh, Henry, I'll keep it forever." Henry puffed his chest.
A feather from Chicago's most good-looking bird brings courage.
Sonny pushed a small box toward Elizabeth. Inside was a tiny bell charm for his collar.
This is the gift for myself, so you can always hear me coming.
Elizabeth's eyes softened. "Thank you, Sonny. That is very thoughtful." Elizabeth gave Melissa hand-knit mittens. "For every adventure still waiting for you." Melissa hugged her. "They're perfect." Then Melissa handed out her own gifts. Bird seed for Henry, a chew toy for Sonny, and a beautiful bookmark for Elizabeth. "Because stories and friends should always stay close," Melissa said. Henry looked around at Cloudgate, Silver Sam, and the smiling people nearby.
Get ready for the finale. And you too.
On an empty street, I walk alone where our
Everything
hearts
looks like
used to
magic
meet.
tonight. Henry fluttered his
The
wings
wind's
softly.
whispering.
I've flown to Chicago hundreds of times, so relax, little Melissa.
Sonny wagged his tail so fast that tiny snowflakes jumped from his sweater.
I wish every night could sparkle like this.
Elizabeth looked toward the skyline. It is beautiful, she said, but tonight feels a little different. Different how? Almost like the city is waiting for something. Henry tilted his head. Cardinals notice
I'm
small
noticing
things.
something.
A shift in the breeze, a sound beneath the snow, a silence that feels too still. And suddenly, Henry felt it too. The wind paused. The crowd grew quiet. Fireworks waited on their launch platforms. They were meant for a special celebration, planned carefully for the right moment. But somewhere, something clicked too soon. Tick, snap, click. Henry's eyes widened, his crest lifted.
Wait! Something is happening!
It climbed higher, higher, higher! Then it burst open with a thunderous boom. A giant flower of gold filled the sky above Millennium Park. Melissa gasped.
Sonny, it's so
Whoa.
beautiful.
Another
Wow.
rocket flew upward. Boom. Then another. Boom. Then 3 more at once. Boom, boom, boom. Red sparks spread like ribbons. Blue stars twirled over the buildings. Green lights glittered like emerald snow. Silver sparks rained softly downward before fading into the winter night. The beam became a dazzling kaleidoscope. Every firework appeared once in the sky, then again and again across the polished steel. It looked as if fireworks were bursting in every direction, above the park, beside the crowd, and inside the heart of Chicago itself. Sonny barked joyfully. Woof! Melissa laughed. It's starting! Elizabeth looked around surprised. But I don't think they were supposed to start yet. The fireworks kept blooming before anyone could understand what had happened. People across the park stopped walking. Parents lifted children onto their shoulders. Couples held hands. Friends pointed up at the sky. Visitors hurried toward the beam, drawn by the light and the sound. Soon, hundreds of people had gathered beneath the fireworks. Some looked confused. One person asked, "Is this for Christmas?"
That's supposed to be for New Year.
Who decided to surprise us. For a moment, nobody knew what to call the celebration. Then an elderly gentleman in a bright red scarf lifted both hands and shouted,
Merry Christmas!
"Wow, it's so beautiful. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!" read through the crowd. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Little Melissa waved to strangers. Merry Christmas! Henry hopped closer on the railing and flew smoothly into the air. His red feathers caught the golden light, then the blue light, then the silver light, until he looked like a tiny flying spark of joy. He circled above his friends and called down, "A Christmas surprise and a New Year's celebration, all in one Chicago night!"
Snowflakes dance on rooftops white. Candles shine through Christmas night. Footprints trail where hearts all meet. Joy wraps the world in silver sleep. It's a white Christmas, love's in the air. Gifts of laughter we all share. Ribbons sparkle, stories flow underneath the mistletoe and snow. Miles apart, but you still feel near. Your voice in my phone is my favorite atmosphere. Different skies, but we share one moon. Counting down the days till I'm with you soon. Every call, every late night high puts a little bit of sunrise in my sky. Even from 1,000 miles away, it's you. You turn my lonely nights into something bright and true. No matter where I am or what I'm going through, my greatest happiness is knowing I belong with you. Pixelated smiles on a blurry screen, but the way you say my name feels like a dream. I fall asleep to the rhythm of your voice. In a world so big, you're my favorite choice. Every glitch, every drop call line still can't break what's yours and mine. Even from 1,000 miles away, it's you. You turn my lonely nights into something bright and true. No matter where I am or what I'm going through, my greatest happiness is knowing I belong with you. One day this distance will fade into air. I'll run into your arms like I've always been there. But until that moment, this love pulls me through. 'Cause every beat of my heart is traveling to you.